Guys, sorry for the bad lighting, but it's like 7. I'm lucky for this light. I'm doing a gender tag. This is my first tag. I want to get into the YouTubing. That angle is not working. None of these angles are going to work because I have my face. But whatever. um, First question in gender tag. How do you self-identify your gender and what does that mean to you? To me, I am genderqueer and transgender FTM. To me, that means, well, the genderqueer part. I'm just fluid. I am what I am. I'm feminine, I'm masculine, I am androgynous and everything. But physically, I would like to be represented as a guy, seen as a guy, referred to as a guy, all that jazz. Uh, what pronouns honor you? He, him. That's it. Yeah. Describe the style of clothing you most wear. I wear what I end up wearing, which can be feminine, masculine, androgynous. It's whatever. I don't really give clothes gender, but Lord knows the world does. So there you go. Talk about body hair choices and how do you style your hair. I don't usually wear my own hair. It's short. And I mean, I am a guy, but I'm not a typical guy. I would like longer hair. Just, it doesn't grow. The world is mean to me. um, I mean, body hair, I don't really like having body hair besides on my legs and arms, but I don't really shave or anything. I use Nair, but that's it. And it doesn't always do that, but not like it's anybody else's business, but I don't care. I just wanted to do this tag for all those people who want another gender tag video to watch and hopefully inspire people to make their own videos, even if you're not a YouTuber per se. I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but I YouTube. Do you have facial hair and what do you shave? I have eyebrows. I kind of have a mustache growing in. I'm not on T. I'm just me. I would like a mustache and I wouldn't shave it. Well, apparently you're supposed to. Doesn't make sense to me, but life. Cosmetics, no. I just don't. I mean, only when I'm doing drag and I don't like go out and do drag every weekend or whatever. I just do it whenever and usually I stay home or whatever. I say whatever a lot. I'm a teenager. Jesus. Been misgendered. Yes. How often? Dysphoria, how does it affect you? Being misgendered happens to me every day, even by people who I consider my friends, or more so associates. And it happens not as much as before I came out, but still more than I'd like. And dysphoria, yeah, I get that everywhere. Breathing gives me dysphoria, but I don't deal with it the same way I used to. And in the past, I was pretty depressed, and dealing with it was not a very healthy way. But I'm getting better. I go to therapy now, and I deal with dysphoria better. I try to talk to people about it, and just don't let it depress me as much. And no one else should. You know, trans body positivity is a very important thing that we all need some of. Even if you don't like your body, just don't let it torment you and keep you caged up where you just can't stand it so much. Because for all those trans people who commit suicide, I mean, do you really want to die in the body you're in? That's what I tell myself anytime I feel like I'm thinking about that stuff or want to do it, which is quite often. Uh, Kids. You want to carry, you want to be your children's caretaker. I do want kids. I think about carrying sometimes, but I'd want to be like that one pregnant man, but one that probably wouldn't work. And two, I really don't want to give birth. So that probably just wouldn't happen anyway. But I would want to be their caretaker. Do I need to provide money, earn more money than my partner, pay for dates, or do I feel comfortable being paid for? Not really. I don't mind when people pay for stuff. I do feel a little bit bad sometimes, but it's life and it's free money. Like, I don't like go around just using people for their money, but I mean, take what you can get. And I mean, I don't feel like I have to make more than my partner, but I would want to contribute something if they do buy me things or pay for stuff for when we hang out. Uh, Last one. Anything else about your experience with gender? Gender is a wide spectrum, and honestly, the only reason there are so many labels for gender is because there are different ways to say it. It's like you have, for example, trans FTM, trans MTM. They're basically the same thing, but one of them addresses like how you mentally think and how you physically think. And the other one is just more of a how you label yourself. I'm trans FTM because I don't want to feel trapped with the fact that I was born female. I didn't identify as female, but I mean, I was a kid. I didn't think about it. I mean, I knew I liked girls and I knew that wasn't straight, but that was all that I really paid attention to. But everyone should try to respect everyone's else gender. And when you meet a person, you don't always have to ask what their gender is, just the pronouns. Because as long as you know that, you're pretty much set. Anything beyond that, you should learn once you become better friends with them. Well, for my first tag video, I think this went pretty good. I'm also going to throw in the fact, since this is a coming out video, that my sexuality is queer, and that means a lot to me, and not really something I talk about, so I'll leave it at that. But this video wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, I hope. Not as anxious, but it's not like I see a whole bunch of people in the camera or something. I'm just looking at myself, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but I'm just gonna have to learn to accept it. And geez, kind of wish I wore some hair, but this is me. I want to accept that. I want to learn to love myself. I want to not have this community just be some depressing pit of hatred and disgust or whatever. Because being trans is not easy, and it's not something that people want to be. But it's something we have to face, and the sooner we accept it, the better it is. Well, that's all I've got for today. I'm going to try to become a YouTuber. I mean, not really, just do tags and not always have a whole bunch of bullshitty singing videos, because I don't really try in those videos. I will post videos where I try, and more tags and vlogs and stuff, and whatever, even hopefully have host YouTubers on here. And certainly, I won't have videos where I'm this freaking dark and wearing what I'm wearing. Like, I'm in pajamas right now,